If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed at the first ever MX Bikes LAN event, then click the Discord link in the description below. Follow the steps on screen to book a one-on-one session with me now. Anyway, enjoy the video. Alright boys, what's going on? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are here on the yard by Psycho Taco. And yeah, I do apologize, the track is a little bit late. Obviously, it's been out for a little while now. However, there was a load of tracks that will come out together, so I'm kind of easing my way through them, making my way through all of the tracks basically that have come out recently. So yeah, I'm just trying to do that, just trying to ease through them. And yeah, I do apologize, like I said, it's a little bit late. This track has been out for maybe a week or so, but nonetheless, still fine. You can still ride it. The link will be in the description if you guys do want to download it. We are here on the start of Varg today. I thought we'd change it up. We've been on the 450 and the 4-stroke just for long. For months, I think we've been on the 4-stroke in videos, so I thought I'd change it up a little bit, maybe wick out start Varg, maybe even get a 2-stroke out at some point. But yeah, I thought we'd just change it up again, so you're looking at something different here, something different, I suppose. But yeah, I was going to do a streamer, sneak into a streamer's lobby. However, the streamer wasn't actually in the lobby, so I left that and I thought I'd just do this for today's video. So a bit of a shame. I would have liked to use the streamer's POVs and stuff like that, but he was actually in the lobby, so maybe at some point we'll do sneak into the streamer's lobby. I'm not sure if I've ever done that, or if I have, it's been a very, very long time since I have. But yeah, we're just going to be riding some laps on this track. We had Rancho Cordova, aka Hangtown, on Friday, which went okay. We went 8-11. So spoiler for you there. The video will be the video before this, the race highlights video I do will be the video just previous to this, so there'll be a little tab at the end of the video if you want to watch this one first, or go ahead and watch that one first and then come back to it. So up to you. But yeah, we did okay. Went 8-11 for 8th overall, which normally when you get an 8 and 11 you normally get like a 9th, 10th overall, but I take an 8th overall. Some guys in front of us had a really bad Moto 2, or just, you know, didn't show up for Moto 2 or left it or something. But yeah, we managed to get some good places there, which is fine. But yeah, honestly, anything was better than what Parla went, or how Parla went, so I'm glad just being top 10 again. But the 450, the EU 450 class is absolutely stacked at the minute, and even Nava was talking about it in his stream as well, saying that a lot of the top NA guys have gone over to EU. I'm not saying there's no fast NA guys, obviously you've still got the top NA guys, aka Chase, people like that. But yeah, I feel like a lot of the top guys are coming over to EU now, and word on the street is that Skills is coming back for round 3, so that could be very interesting. Obviously Rex and Skills went head to head last year for the NA 450 Outdoor Championship, so with both of them coming over to the EU 450 Championship now, that's another title contender basically that's coming into the series. So I'm kind of hoping he's washed after his break. I'm kind of hoping he's not very good, but I'm sure after 1 or 2 rounds he'll be right back into the swing of things, put a couple thousand hours in and just be back to where he was before. So yeah, I think maybe 1 or 2 rounds he won't be too great, and then maybe he'll get right back into his winning ways, I guess. But we'll have to see. We'll see what happens. But that's just another person that's coming into the championship, really. Like I said, I'd like to be a top 5 guy. I'd like to be in the top 5. However, with it being so set this year, you know, it's going to be very, very hard to squeeze yourself up there with, you know, Rax and Cam and Tyler and Linz and Steiner, if I haven't said Steiner's name, and then Skills coming over as well. So there's going to be generally 6 or 7 guys that can win on the night. So squeezing yourself into the top 5 is going to be very, very hard. I'll try my best, obviously, but I'll be so realistic right now. Obviously, I want to be you know, I can be a top 5 guy. I think it's going to be very, very hard to get into the top 5 this year for myself. And maybe there might not even be a top 5 in outdoors this season. So who knows? I'd like to be there. I'd like to be top 5. But honestly, with how stacked the year is, I think just being a top 10 guy is going to be enough. Even the people in front of you, like last week, for example, like Tyler, I ended up beating Tyler on the overall. There's going to be days where some of them have bad races and you might be able to squeeze your way in there. But you're battling people that are winning, you're battling people in front of you that are winning, battling people behind you that can win. So yeah, it's very, very tight. You're battling past champions, everything. Everyone in that EU 450 class is pretty much anyone in the top 10 of the EU 450 class has either had a win or a championship. So yeah, it's going to be hard to squeeze the top 5, because that top 5 is basically guaranteed to be all champions. Like Linz is an outdoor champion. Well, not even just a champion in general. You've got Cam, who's a champion, Linz, who's a champion, Steiners, who's a champion, Rax, who's a champion, Skills, who's a champion. Who else is in there that's a champion? I've lost track. There's so many champions in there. Tyler, if I didn't mention Tyler. But there's generally 7 champions in the EU 450 class at the minute. So it is very, very stacked. It's going to be very, very hard to squeeze away in there. But yeah, at least it went better than what Parla did, because I had a little break from the game. I'm kind of making myself have breaks from the game now. I'm trying not to play too much. I'm trying to I'm easing out of it a little bit, not in the way that I'm giving up on the game, But yeah, I'm taking the weekends off, obviously racing on Friday, then I'm not touching the game Saturday or Sunday. So this is my first time playing the game in about 2 days now, so I'm just doing little things like that where I'm not really sweating the game out anymore, I'm not grinding it out. I'm just kind of getting through the year, really getting through the season, trying to just be smooth and play the game whenever I sort of want to practice, because yeah, I feel like playing MXC mods tracks all the time, stock tracks, they don't really help you improve. So yeah, I'm trying to just not play unless I'm sort of like practicing for area, I guess. Other than videos, obviously, I'm still doing the videos. I still have to do the videos, and stream again at some point. But yeah, I generally could not tell you when I'm next going to stream, because I don't know. I'm so over the game in the minute. I feel like the game is very, very dry. There's not really a lot going on. Not really much to do on the game, to be honest. So maybe at some point there will be a stream. But yeah, I don't know when the next one's going to be. I don't think it'll be this week. Maybe next week there'll be, well, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, maybe when some new tracks come out. Obviously, these tracks are good. These tracks will be fun. But yeah, I'm not really motivated. I feel like I have to be in a streaming mood almost to be streaming, because you got to be entertaining for like 2 hours, 3 hours. Want to play the game for 2-3 hours. If you're just sitting there bored out of your mind, not really playing, not really bothered, no one's going to want to watch you do that. No one's going to sit there and watch you stream for 2 hours when you're just sitting there yourself bored out of your mind. But I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'll stream whenever I fancy streaming, basically. But yeah, let's see, where's the finish line? Is that the finish line? Alright, let's see if we can put a lap together. See if we can be nice and smooth. And I will say as well, I'm having a few recording problems at the minute. I think I've ended up recording this video like 3 times now, but yeah, I'm having recording problems where it keeps stuttering and staggering. So if you keep seeing random cuts, it's just me cutting out all the shitty parts of all the stutters, basically. So yeah, if you keep seeing random little stutters and things like that, then I do apologise, but I'm going to try and cut them out as much as I possibly can. So if you see some random cuts, or if I'm just talking and then I cut it out, that is not an edit mistake. I am doing that to cut all the to cut the recording mistakes out, basically, to cut all the little stars and stuff. I don't really know what's going on. I've not changed any settings. I haven't changed anything, but yeah, I keep getting like encoder overload and stuff like that, and it's like I haven't had this issue in absolutely months. I've not changed anything. I literally got on, press record, so I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why it's suddenly doing it now, but I'm just trying to get through it, I guess you could say. Just trying to get these videos done. But yeah, I need to get ahead, because I'm missing high point, so I need to get as many points as I can in aerial before then. And then we have a week break after that. I'm actually going on holiday after that for about 4 or 5 days, so I need to get some videos out. I need to get ahead of videos. So in the next 2 weeks or so, next 2 or 3 weeks, if there's a bunch of videos that are on tracks, for example, that aren't very new, if they've been out for a little while, then it's probably just me. I'll let you guys know like in advance, but it's probably just me getting ahead of videos, and you know, there's loads of videos that are all scheduled and prepped and ready to go. So yeah, I do apologize if in the future there are some like really delayed videos where the track's been out for like 2 weeks or something and I've done a video on it. But yeah, there might be in the next couple of weeks where I'm recording 1 or 2 videos on tracks that are new at the minute. Then I'll be uploading that in like 2 weeks time. So yeah, I'm going to try to get ahead as close to holiday as I can, so it's not too far behind. But yeah, I'll do what I can, basically. I'll try and get some videos sorted and get ahead. But yeah, like I said earlier, I'm not really in the bikes mood, to be honest. I feel like the game's very dry at the minute. There's not really a lot going on. Not really too much that's new. Not really a whole bunch is coming out. Basically, I think a lot of people in the same boat, where everyone's kind of just waiting for MTG to come out and hoping that MTG kind of brings that spark back for the motor game. But yeah, I just feel like MX Bikes is getting to the point now where it's not really, I don't really know. Perbosa's kind of given up on the game years ago. There's not really a whole bunch new coming up. Obviously, we had Beta 20 come out, which is fine. Beta 20 come out a couple weeks ago. But yeah, just like actually entertaining game-wise, like new stuff in the game that really makes you want to play it. Not really a whole bunch going on, to be honest. So, it's what it is. At the end of the day, we'll try figure something out, try and get that spark back at some point. But it's what it is. At the end of the day, just playing whenever I can and doing videos when I have to. Nice little front flip there. But yeah, I think that'll do it for me. If you guys don't get this track, it'll always be linked in the description. So go grab this free track and MXC mods. Like I said, do apologize, been out for a little while, and I do apologize if this video is a bit all over the place. I have been saying for about 40 minutes trying to record this video. Done about 3 times I think I've recorded on this. I recorded on another track because I was having issues. So yeah, I do apologize if there's a bunch of random cuts, a bunch of random stutters, but it's literally, it's doing it right now. So I'm just going to leave it here. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and oh, I hate OBS sometimes. Peace.